We are talking about life. We are all alive, isn't it? All of us are alive? Let us add life to life. Can we? If you know that we can add life to life, then we know everything. Human beings have been given everything with 4% of that life energy. Just 4% of energy, the Creator was able to take us this far. Are you agreeing? You may not agree with the amount, but science today can very precisely tell you what abundance is. It is all. It's self-creating, self-giving, and self-knowing. Can you accept that? It is. It is. It is. Nature, divine, tells you, I am the highest. Highest is the divine. Connect, connect, connect. And when you say that I am alive, why are you saying you are alive? You are connected. Connected with what? Connected with what? Breath. Yes or no? You have breath? Yes? So then can we say yes to life? That's all. We are here about life. Can you really know what is life? We can feel it. We can feel it. Can we feel now? The agenda in front of humanity is today, drop that knowing. Can we do that? At least let's accept my knowing has taken me from where to where. We all know lots of things. That knowing was necessary. And that knowing also created a wellness or illness is what you need to understand. If we are humble enough to say yes, the knowing took us wonderfully to a world by which I could be in Bombay in the morning and come here now. We need that balance. And that is the balance, is the first step towards wellness. Wellness is not opposite of illness. Wellness is not absence of disease. Wellness is not complaining all the time that I need to be treated. Wellness is not something about saying that I am this. Can we feel this? When the first time when the breath came into your body, your parents gave you a name, yes or no? Huh? You became you because your parents gave you a name. Where is that name? That has no meaning today. Your name has converted slowly and steadily into something that you have achieved. I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am this, I am a husband, I am a wife, and now I am diabetic. Kakuki. I don't even want to pronounce that because that's not real. These are signals coming out of your body. The universe is telling you, I am coming to you so wonderfully, easily, effectively, efficiently, enormously. I come from that abundance, and in that abundance I have used only 4%. 96% is waiting. I am waiting for you because I wanted to create the further through you, through you, through you, through us. And to be able to do that, everything that you need is given to you. We come from that abundance, we come from the Creator, we come from that ability to protect, nurture, care, share. And that sharing is what we are doing here. So let us really congratulate ourselves for sharing everything that we know. Let us really thank everyone who has taken the enormous ability and come and share it with us. Let me take this moment to thank each and every one of you who have been here, who have been tremendously contributing to each other's growth. Let us continue in this path. There is one thing which is working all the time. It is a natural law. It's not a concept. Natural law is moving all the time. And when it moves, it's for progress. Nature can't look back. Can nature look back? Many times you look back, and that is why some of the part of the body gets stuck. Nature wants to move you ahead, and you are stuck. These are interpretation again. What is really important is for you to see that we have the ability to not only move, think and express and talk, and we have created the language. So this language is used to interpret and reinterpret and interfere with nature. Can we accept that? Can we accept that? Are we interpreting or not? Didn't understand? You are not feeling that well. What do you say? There must be some reason for me not feeling well. Yes or no? See, I want response, please, because it's not a lecture I am giving. I wanted to share. I wanted to share, and I wanted to tell you that it is our interpretation which is not allowing nature to move ahead. It's not easy for me to stand here in that sense. It seems that I'm negating everything that the progress of human mind has done. As I say, human mind has done a tremendous progress in understanding nature and creating the external force for our benefit. But the internal force has not changed. When you were born, the breath that came first time, and now there is no difference. Is there a difference? Is there a difference? Now you can also say that when I was my grandmother or grandfather, when they were breathing, the air was not polluted. Now the air is polluted. The power of the body and the power of the universe is to make it pure all the time. That is creation. The breath has not changed. The power of the body to take that breath has also not changed. What has changed? The language helps us to use it, and we use it the way the organized sector is teaching you, the culture is teaching you. Or let me put it this way, nature shaped us and we developed a culture. Now from culture we have gone to science. So everything is a scientific proof, and we need to understand, we need to accept humbly that interpretation cannot help us to understand the greatness of the intelligence which is flowing within your body. Are you getting this? Please, you need to get this. Just feel it. We were full of spark even today, whether there is pollution, whether it is global warming, whether it is illness, whether 1 lakh crore rupees are spent this year by 5 families for building hospitals. Same time, Government of India is spending 1 lakh crore rupees to invest in processing industry. So here what we see is, because we have this power of interpretation and representation and power to go together and organize yourself and raise the voice in a particular way, creating isms, whether it is Hinduism, whether it is religion, whether it is science, we have fragmented the whole existence of one energy which is flowing all the time. That is health, that is wellness, that is life. And that energy we don't have to search. Do we have to search? Do we have to search for your breath? Are you sure? How much more you will understand about what? We are understanding how many mistakes we are making, and it is so and so, it is so and so, it is so and so. Nobody has made any mistake. Even if they have made the mistake, they have all gained by the guidance of universe. That is why humanity is still increasing. And your interpretation is that if humanity increases like this, there will be poverty because of population. And you say yes, yes, yes. Yes or no? India is poor because poor people are starving. India is poor because it is malnourished. World is going to come to an end. So do we really have to have disaster? Do you have to really hear there is disaster, disaster, disaster for you and I to acknowledge and live in gratefulness? That's what we want to do. That's what we do collectively. That is why that forgiveness meditation is so important, Patricia. It is so, so important. I am so grateful to everyone to make it easier and easier and easier for us to just say yes. There is no if, there is no but, there is no trying. There is no sorry, there is no procrastination. Life is now. If you want full life, be in the now. And in the now, please accept there is nothing other than worship. And you need to step out of your own prison of worry. I'm not having a simple cold. I'm going through cancer. What difference? I'll tell you the difference. When you have cold, the body has more freedom, body has more energy, the body has more space to do its job. What is that job? Body has 3 jobs. Constantly, again, it's an interpretation. There may be millions of jobs, but as we can see it, it eliminates regularly, it balances regularly, and it creates regularly. Like any other mission. We do not know the rhythm. And because the capacity of nature and body is so wonderfully equipped, it tolerates. And what we tolerate is called health. I don't have any disease. My height is right, my weight is right, my pressure is right, and my diabetic is not there, my sugar is right, my cholesterol is right, so there will be 2,000 names. As it is, there are 1,000 varieties of cancer, and we celebrate it. Wow! Man is discovering, just like he discovered the outside world, he is discovering also the inside world. Can we drop that idea? Life is whole and holy. You don't need a rocket science to accept it, because your breath is what is whole and holy. It is a breath by which I am standing here. It is the breath which is giving me a feeling within. When Dr. Abraham said that, when somebody is painful, I get that pain. What does that show? What does that show? And constantly we say, what can I do? I am saying you don't have to do anything, do nothing intelligently. Just be humble. Humility and patience is all that you need. You will never ever be given a chance by the body to think you are patient, because the body will run like a well-oiled machine. If man can make a machine which is so wonderfully efficient, God's creation can make a mistake? Can it make a mistake? It's not a mistake, my dear children. It's not a mistake, my dear brothers and sisters. It's not. It is the way. Nature is telling you, please give me space, time, energy to continue to give you health. These are the only 3 words you need to know. Am I giving space to my body? Am I giving energy to my body? Am I giving time to that body? Getting it? And time is not your linear time. Time is expansion, 4th dimension. Time is in your hand. It expands according to what you want, according to what you put your priority. Energy grows where you put. That is why we at the Wellness Forum, we at the Wellness University has made a very wonderful, simple decision. We will entertain only wellness. We will not talk about illness because there is no illness, and if there is no illness, you will never know to take a step. The red light is coming in the car, you will go and mash the red light? Will you do that? Will you do that? Please, will you do that? Let us be very honest, and I want that honesty to come out because that is when universe is going to celebrate with us. Universe is not judging us as anything wrong or right. Our interpretation and reinterpretation, we divide everything. We do not stop the red light. When it comes in the car, we go and put the petrol. When that red light is on the road, do you repair the road? When there is a traffic jam, do you repair the road? Do you repair the car? You patiently wait there. That's all we need to do. Relief is needed, that is separate. That is why we are inviting, worshipping all the healers. Because in the last century or more, certainly we have created more and more illness world. And more the money which is needed democratically to uplift everybody, to have the same comfort zone for everybody is used because all of us are part of that game, that I need hospitals to get well. So hospitals are growing, medicines are growing, researchers are growing. And on the other side, you feel I deserve it. I can get anything I want. Yes, you can. And only you can decide at what cost. Only you can decide what am I searching. For wellness, you don't have to search. For illness, it's your choice. You can choose the best doctor, you can choose the best healer, you can choose the best way where I can get a loan, best insurance, everything you can search. For wellness is now. Wellness starts from gratitude. Wellness starts from knowing wellness world is the world that we need to create. Life has already created only for wellness. Nothing has changed. We say that the world has changed. The changed world is what we created. The changed world is change is part of the progress in the nature world. And that progress is continuing, and it is not so visible because that energy is stuck with us. Nature can't move unless there is positivity. Please understand this. Can you understand this? It's not an entertainment program. I wish I can make it fun. That's why I dance when the music comes, because that's the only time because my mind is not working. I just look at everyone and say, how simple life is. Why are we complicating? Do I have to really stand here and talk to you? Just close your eyes and feel. And look at the kindness of nature, kindness of divine. Now so many aspects of wellness is coming out as healing. Wow, soul healing. Like this, Did you witness that? Huh? Can you accept it? Can you receive it or start doubting? Doubt. When you doubt, there is only worry. So this oneness is what is wellness, and oneness is what is functioning in everywhere. Because we can talk, we created a language. All the other moving organisms move according to the rhythm without discussing it. Are you accepting it? Huh? Are you accepting it? Nature, we came from nature. Nature gave us the highest. An ability to think, ability to talk, ability to create. And we created the language. As I keep saying, the moment we created the language, without knowing or unknowingly, we are only telling lies. It seems right. It seems it is working short term. Short term, everything is going to work. Long term, you won't even understand whether it is working or not, because you have lost all that power, that spark. When we were a child, maybe many of us, even when we were in the college, we had the spark. Suddenly, you lost the spark. And that was given a name. When you lose the spark, the body is only saying, I want rest. Please don't load me. This is the language we'll have to relearn, the language of the body. All body signals are not diseases. They are signals to make you understand that the body needs energy for its own functioning, which you are misusing it or not knowingly feeling that you are using it in the right way. Or I will put it, the energy which is coming like in the breath has not changed. The way we utilize that energy has changed. How do we utilize it? In curry, worry, and hurry. Yes or no? Huh? And we do not even know. Today, discussions and discussions and discussion. Whether this is right, whether that is right. Any other animal does this in discussions? Huh? They don't. Only we discuss. And that energy is what they use, and they use in unison. Uniformly they use the same thing. And nature responds. That is why the more grass you eat, the more grass is growing. More you cut the trees by themselves are growing. Yes or no? Because they have a silent communication, they know it. And they know it that I'll have to give up some energy so that the other person gets that energy. And when that other person gets energy, he will give that energy to the next person, then it can grow. Nature grew like that. Anaerobic bacteria came from nothing, it seems. But science has discovered anaerobic bacteria, aerobic bacteria, amoeba, and the whole. And in that we are the highest. So that means we are taking the highest and giving what? Do we give anything? Yes, we give a lot of money to our family, our friends. Back to nature. One example, talking about milk. Every season, you cut the grass, and in the summer, the grass goes away. Irrespective of it, when there is a dip in the temperature, you can see the tip. Grass grows. You feed the cow, get the milk, and put the milk in plastics. And what do you give back? What do you give back to the Mother Earth? Huh? Are you sure? And then take a morcha saying don't use plastics. Why don't you see the whole picture? That's what wellness is all about. Wellness is wholeness. Wellness is holiness. That knowing that responsibility, that if I take one step, away from the rhythm of earth and the universe, the cumulative effect will be no discussion. It is the earth getting warm, ozone layers are coming, everything. And that is the way nature balances. But it balances, nature can balance, Mother Earth can balance. Can you balance? That's a question you need to ask. What is the legacy that we are going to give it to our children? One simple common sense. We are all now, everybody is, including Vijaya Venkat, saying fruits, 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 nuts, nuts, nuts. Your forefathers planted the trees, coconut and fruit. How many of us are planting? Huh? Planting trees, congratulations. And the latest is corporate social responsibility. How many of you have heard this? Huh? Corporate social responsibility. So in the name of that, they have taken land, saying that we are going to plant trees. Nothing. This is what happens if individual responsibility is given away. Are you getting it? Okay? Forefathers never had a corporate sector or a public sector to build the correct things they built, including nurturing Mother Earth. That we call it as culture. There was a culture of giving back to nature what they had. All of us, not only in India, all over, every culture lived in harmony with nature. That is why the name culture itself came. Now we have moved into science. So this whole feeling of I am scientific. Yes, I am a scientist, I have done my, you name it. But when I became a mother, it didn't work. At one part of me saying that it's a celebration, wow, look what I have created. My head said, yes, you have created, but do you know how to bring it? My forefathers knew, my mother-in-law knew, but I didn't know because of my science. Because I was so confused. How much time you will boil a water to kill germs? Then suddenly it occurred to me, the germs are everywhere because I knew. And am I going to burn my fingers? What do I do? So instead of enjoying the child, I was in that. So that is when I knew that each one of you, if you want to move towards a wellness world, you need, apart from being, that is, if you don't want to go further in illness way, you need to be very patient and you need to be humble, because science cannot tell you and give you a solution for health. It can discover anything. Health is achieved by healthful living. Healthful living means following natural law. Got it? Got it? I want a big yes here. So our job is to say yes, and every step you take so that you can feel that I am taking a step towards adding life to life. Got it? Okay, see, we are going to give you facts. Everything is printed and given to you. Noni family has everything today. Yes or no? Huh? I keep telling people, do you expect me to come and do your housekeeping? Huh? Because when the question comes, how can I give up my milk or how can I give up my cereal? And thankfully, there are a lot of kind-hearted people around you who will say it's okay, and I will also say it is okay. It is okay for all of us to be eating anything you want to eat. I'll give you a quick solution for it. Eat anything and everything you want to eat. When the body is protesting, don't go to doctors. I have come down to that. You will be doing a great favor to everyone at that time if you are humble and respect your body, because that knowledge is what you need to really apply your mind and understand. When there is cold, when there is cough, when there is diarrhea, when there is everything. It is a way the body is pleading with you, please give me energy. Not to slow down. The energy it is getting through nature. Through so many ways, body is constantly getting, just like the cow or the other animals, including plant kingdom. The same energy you are also getting, but in everywhere else, they do not have rules. They go by natural law. Natural law is common for all. We have created rules and we have divided everything that is in front of you. And then we need to have these discussions, and there is agreement and disagreement. Okay? So the first thing is wellness is always there. You cannot not deny it because you see it around. Why it is escaping you? Why you are not? That's because we are using that energy. Energy is one in different ways and feel comfortable that I can worry. I can eat anything. And I can also achieve everything. So we have developed. We have developed so much. Now let's bring the balance. It's possible for us because universe knows about it. Universe is very kind. That is why we are getting these wonderful technologies, wonderful insights. If the science did not give the insight, I won't be standing here. If the culture did not show me how they grew, I won't be standing here. We need to integrate and have the compassion in our heart. One of the wonderful insight you can get from Dr. Shah's, that book, yes, he says so wonderfully, be in that condition. Because you are that. Nature, we are here to reflect nature. You cannot deny it. Don't deny it. We are beautiful. We are full of kindness. We show it now and then. When the fear comes, we move on from that original. That's what we do. So fear, I can only say, is false evidence appearing real. Can you accept it? Fear of cholesterol, fear of diabetic, fear of any of this, including fear of death, is false evidence appearing real. You have given that chapa and said, yes, it is real. If the doctor says that you have got cancer, you have accepted it, rejected. Nobody knows why the body at a particular time behaving the way it is. Do you have to know? The answer is no. You don't have to know. That's a wonderful thing. You want relief? Yes. You need release. You need relief. That relief need to be non-interference, non-invasive. Non-invasive energy is what we discussed in the morning. But if you are still worrying, non-invasively the energy is shrunk, cells. The energy moves into matter, matter into moves, and everything has got an intelligence, it's a message. So the message we are giving is, I am not worthy of it, I cannot get out of it, I am suffering, I am doing this, I am doing that. So positive. How do you do it? My simple thing is fake it to make it. Just say yes to life and say, like these music cassettes which has come out, life is easy. You may immediately say, how can I say life is easy? I have got 3 daughters to be married, I have got son to, everything will come. But you have done it. So you will do it. And when you do it, also it is not you, universe is helping you. But you need to be with that. And that is why I said all laws are one. So wellness is oneness. For that, let's be open. And now with an open heart, let us look things as it is. As it is, the greatest common denominator for all of us, all the organisms in the world is food. Your digestive system is designed to accept a food and convert into pure energy the urja in 20 minutes. And in that place, you are eating food, which takes 7, 8, 15, 27, up to 72 hours. The food has to be digested, absorbed, utilized, and eliminated. This is the time factor I was talking about. A machine which is designed to convert the fuel into energy is not understood. Are you getting it? Yes or no? This is the fundamental point I think all of you need to think, because we don't feel it now. Our kitchen is open 24 hours. We do not know the difference between hunger and appetite, association, emotions. That is what is a habit. Slowly and steadily we developed a habit. Now what is happening through education, it is imposed on you. I didn't get into this subject. I am not saying milk is right or wrong. I am not saying water is right or wrong. It's experience. When my kids refused milk, there was Mahabharat Yuddha, because you have been told your child won't grow unless you give, because that was the education coming, nutrition education started. So me being a sensitive mother, I never forced it on them. And they grew well. So one by one, as a scientist, I started questioning. And then the whole nature of nature came out. So today, I can very simply tell you, whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are, accept the responsibility. I am the product of nature and nurturing. Correct? எந்த வித்த போடுறோமோ அந்த மருந்து தான் வரும். உண்டா இல்லையா? If you put a mud house, you will get a mud house. That is natural law according to me. I am not even saying cause and effect, because that depends on so many things. I am only saying we all want relief. Yes or no? Okay? So the energy which is created here, please use it with humility, gratitude. When is the first time, I don't know. Purely you said thank you because you are alive. Say it every second. When I really look at it, is there any other word other than saying thank you to express that you are alive? For everything and anything, I think what the most powerful word is thank you. The rest of it you say, so what, let it be, okay, thank you again. Because life is full of unexpected things. At that point, what will you do? Yes, thank you. That's all, that's all, that's all. Every breath is a precious gift. And let's use that breath to celebrate. Celebrate what? Life. Adding life to life is what it is all about. And when jointly in one voice, if we can say yes, the energy will change overnight. Your energy will change, everybody's energy will change. Let us not use if, but. Can we all say yes to life? Adding life to life is all life is about. This is life, this is life, this is life. Yes, 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 yes. The energy will move not only from you to the whole universe. The universe is waiting for you. Accept it. Accept it and bring this energy in action. What is the action? First, respect your own body. Life is a journey of relationship, and that relationship starts from you. We all say that love yourself. Can I ask you one thing? What is this yourself? Answers will come, Atma, something else, visible, invisible. I'm not talking about that. When I am saying, I am talking about your body. Body is the one which is absorbing, body is the one which is rejecting, body is the one which is informing you, body is the one which is coming with you everywhere. The thoughts have gone. Half the time I am thinking of my family. But the body forces you to think. Let me tell you, how much ever is your mind power, how much ever your other blessings are, it is through body you are going to get that comfort. That has been proved. Because ultimately, whether they do this or that, the body gets up and say, my dear child, I did everything possible. The quality of life is in your hand. And I am telling you how to get. Just simply look at nature, follow nature. That is why I hope all of you will really look into soul healing and get those. These are all direct vibrations from heaven. That nature's way, nature calls, God is love. Because even every time the information is also changing, because that information is changing because of the information you are putting out. Because you are saying life is hard, life is hard, life is hard. So the nature is saying, I'll make it simple, I'll make it simple, I'll make it simple. So all the techniques are coming simple. It will be effective only when we join together and say yes. The first step is you have to say yes to your body, and your relationship is from the body, in the body, on the body, for the body. When you do, according to my experience, the right thing for the body, that reflects in the family, and the family will reflect, 10 families will reflect the community, and that is the community Noni family is building. And the 10 commandments are given to you so wonderfully. You can only be honest. You can only say that I am going by the commitment I have made to the Noni family. The commitment I want really is 100% knowing. Knowing. That knowing is what we are discussing. There is no two words about it. Body is whole and holy, breath is whole and holy, and it will move in harmony. It will automatically express gratitude all the time. It will reflect nature of nature. Today you have become the product of nature and nurturing. And the nurturing is not in rhythm with the nature of nature. Your thoughts and your food. You are the product today because of the way you think and the way you eat or act. So when the body protests, everybody wants relief. You are searching. You are searching. I am not asking you to change, because changes are inevitable. Have compassion. The best legacy that you can give is changing your way you thought and habits. Sow a thought, reap a word. Sow a word, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. So that's what we are all hoping by motivating you to see the reality is our reality. Whatever we have done, what is growing, what you are hearing is illness and disturbance and inadequacy. But nature has not changed. Only you can be honest and look at it. It's very simple. When you look at it from nature's way, what is simple? Do nothing intelligently. When you don't do anything, you won't waste it. Can you accept energy is one and you are wasting it the way that you are living? The best conservation is do nothing, especially when you say there is something serious. You will ask, what about accident? When you really look into more your thought pattern, accidents are not possible. You attract that energy. It's not that we are not kind to any situation, we are. But we are discussing here realistically how to have a wellness world created. Wellness world starts here. Noni family has been given that mission so wonderfully. You need to create a wellness. Yes, there is always going to be a situation in your friend. So what I will put it as, ahar, vikar, vichar, manase, vache, karmane. The way you think, let it be positive. You feel grateful all the time. You feel humble. How much ever I know that knowing is nothing in front of the knowing of the known. Who knows? Receive it. Receive it. Number one. Receive. Anything you receive it, there is a wonderful chance for you to grow. That's why Christ said, if somebody is on, show the other cheek. Just look into it and see, and be humble and say, who am I to reject and accept? Today what I am interested is, can I take one step preserving the energy which is coming? You would have taken 100 steps if you preserve the energy of the nature by really looking into what you eat and when you eat and how much you eat. Two things are happening here. When you really believe, and 30% of the people, 30% of the time, eating this way, Mother Nature will grow. Because you have to plant more trees. Remember, your great-grandfather planted all the coconuts. You are not doing anything. So necessity is the invention. Okay, I will say necessity is the father of invention. Mother of destruction is your disease mentality. You feel that I am sick. It will go. Body is self-healing, self-regulating, and we have seen it. And we need encouragement. We need a support system. That is why we are all here to say yes to life. We are all open to all of you to say that any doubt, clear it. And I stand by everything with the grace of God that I have pronounced. Life is long and beautiful. Death and diseases are not connected. In the wellness world, we can create where we will celebrate death. That is a capacity that we need to have, because He sends us, He is calling us back. Don't we have the duty to give it back? Do we have it or no? You will grab and keep it at any cost. I want what do you want? Life-saving system. I want a hospital with the most advanced equipment. And your relations are saying that, my God, poor thing, when will you go? Because my father is suffering. Suffering is you created. Pain is natural. Without pain, you wouldn't have been here. Pain is a powerful action. P is powerful, A is action in nobility, in love. So that you will wake up and say, wow, this life is so precious. The mother knows, wow, what I created is so precious. And she forgets in a second. She forgets it in a second. But now, because you have been given this carrot, you have been told that you don't have to go through painkillers. So let us move very slowly from that, and you need to experience. Information is not knowledge. Your experience is your knowledge. So quickly, let me give you 5 handful, it is not HRT, handful tips. Instead of HRT, hormone replacement treatment, I'll give you handful of resourceful tips. Sleep when you are sleepy. You are your own hero. Your body is the boss. Only in sleep time we can 24/7 that heated machine will cool. You heat a pan and put the water, it evaporates. That's what is happening when you 24 hours thinking of something. Sleep when you are sleepy. Chew when you are thirsty. We are chewing animal, we are not drinking animal. We don't have a receding nose, we don't have a lapping tongue. Water, matter and life are one. That 70%, 80%, 90% water, it is nature which puts in. Nature knows how much water you need. Here, this is not a debate forum, I am sharing. I can only tell you, I talk like this almost all the time. Once in a way I sip water because the dish I am eating. Okay? It is not a debate, it is not division. The example of nature, the best example is Panchabhutas joined together and adjust each other to create matter. Aham Brahmasmi Tatvamasi, and that nature is bliss. Water, pure science, water displaces prana. People are saying, I'm thirsty. You keep on drinking water, where is the thirst gone? Huh? Just look into it. You cannot improve that blueprint of nature. So sleep when you are sleepy, chew when you are thirsty, eat as much fruits as possible for physiological functioning of the body, because we are fruitarians. We are not graminivorous, we are not carnivorous, we are not herbivorous. Habits have changed, but the body has tremendous capability capacity, so use your common sense, logic and instinct. It's not an issue. The issue is an issue when you go and take medicine. So the fourth trip is, never go for checkup and touch medicine. You are gone. You are gone. Because that thought has become so infectious. I go through life because someone said something to erase that thought. It is, the words are so powerful and the media is for that. We are whole and holy. We are whole and holy. Life is long and beautiful. Life is easy. Life is easy. I think, Peter, you must make 20,000 cassettes like that. Let that, let's just put it. Because that atmosphere will reflect. Now today, what is the reflection? Disaster management, disaster management, disaster management. And we force, I have to cancel the Thursday open house because my own participant called and said, Vijaya, what's the point? Everybody is warning us if the attendance is not good and we don't want to miss the, even we cancelled it. That is the power. So I called back all of them and said, I am praying one day people will say, go ahead with whatever you have planned, Divine is supporting you. If the thought has come for in your mind that you will have to do it, go ahead and do it. When you are alone, always remember that powerful energy is with you, only when you are alone. So never go for checkup. Just do nothing intelligently. Because body, you know, you do not know the body. You know your mission. You will never put petrol into an oil engine, oil tank. You will never put oil into a water tank. You will never run your car with 3 wheels. You will never put petrol when the car is running. Will you? You will never repair a car when it is running. What about you? You cannot give up anything. That's what I said, space. Space for yourself. Loving yourself means loving your body. Loving your body means do these 5 things. Sleep when you are sleepy, eat lots of fruits whenever hungry. Know when you are hungry. Hunger and appetite are different. Whatever it is, shift slowly and steadily. How? Till 11 o'clock, eat only fruit. This one rule, please. You are doing me a favor because I want the next generation to have this culture. You all need to know that what is the legacy that we are giving to our children. Fruits and fruit trees are the best legacy that you can leave your children. And when you eat more fruit, so till 11 o'clock eat as much as fruits as possible. All cooked meals are after 12:30, before 7:30. As much as possible non-grain. And always eat it with a big salad, with lots of herbs, especially lemon, instead of salt. 5 things you definitely avoid over the time. No cereal, no milk and milk product, no water, no sugar, no oil, no salt. Little bit of oil here and there that you will know. The whole world is talking about oil, so I'm not going to say it. What you'll have to replace is fruits, vegetables, raw and cooked. And we have wonderful ways of making it tasty. Come and learn it. Demand. Tell Peter. Peter, we want really to learn, and we wanted to take it to the villages. We wanted to, even as it is, let the hospital change their kitchen. Let your ashrams change your kitchen. Let your clubs change your kitchen. It's such a simple thing. Such a simple thing. Take the step. Democracy is given to you because the more, democracy is what? It's a game of numbers. Organized minority is pushing there. So you can reorganize yourself. Start it in your home, start it with the knowledge how your body is wonderfully supporting you. All diseases are reversible. Today we have got stuck like a Fevicol. It is a traffic jam created by your thought and food. So we are also very, 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 very fortunate to have discovered Noni. I have repeatedly said, Noni's soul connects your soul with the highest soul. It is the intention. It is the intention. When I watched the movie in the morning, Peter, I thought it's all human beings walking. It's a vibration. Did you feel? Dr. Sharma will know. He was with us. Savita and Sharma was with us. I mean, what wonderful things he showed us, how what you think can show you what it is. They showed us the technique, they showed the aura. We have all seen our people having the aura, saints, and he says that aura is there in the body. He said that by holding fruit, how your aura increases. So can you believe when it goes inside? So I just saw the aura of that movie. It was not a movie. We could feel the energy. That is what it is. So life is energy. Energy is life. Health is. So long as you are alive, you say, I'm healthy. Better health is what we have to do. Practice this fight. Practice. Only in practice. Participate, practice, and be predictable. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine, thank you, Divine.
Thank you, Mama, thank you, Mama.